Over the past few years, the chicken sandwich war has been waged to see which fast food establishment truly has the superior take on a quick service classic, the chicken sandwich. KFC, Wendy's, Zaxby's, McDonald's, Shake Shack, and many more have released their sandwiches alongside press releases announcing their arrival to the battle. But with all these new contenders, the waters have become muddied. Whose chicken sandwich is truly the best? I intend to find out.
Hello folks, and welcome back to a little show I like to call the Chicken Sandwich Saga. After last week's immense disappointment with many sub shops, I've decided to hit up a few establishments this week that I am 100% positive will have a good chicken sandwich experience for me. That is to say, I am 100% positive they will have fried chicken sandwiches at these establishments. I'm excited to get into it today, but as always, a little housekeeping. I'm getting the most basic chicken sandwich experience available to me, and I'm grading these based on the TIP system, which stands for taste, ingredients, and price. Nothing has changed in that department. That is still what we're going off of here. I don't think I have anything else to announce though, so let's get right into it.
Alright, first up today, we're coming up on Shake Shack.
Alright, so I'm back. I have secured the bag from Shake Shack. First things first, the Chicken Shack sandwich, $7.29. An expensive chicken sandwich. If I remember correctly from the menu, it comes with lettuce, pickles, and mayo on it. And as you can see, there is a pickle literally sticking out of the box, so that does seem accurate. Okay. Wow, that's a gigantic fucking sandwich. Look at that. Real mess of a sandwich, though, I have to say. Comes in a handy little sack. The shake sack, I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to put this at least a little bit back together. A lot of this buttermilk mayo is coming right off of the sandwich on me here. The mayo is tasty. I literally don't know how I'm going to... Okay, gotta slip it out just a little bit. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna hold it in the sack like God intended. And we'll just get our first bite this way. Oh, you know how I feel about this shredded lettuce falling right off of the thing. You know how I feel about that. Alright, anyway. Alright, so that is a real big, juicy piece of chicken on that. Really enjoyable. Look at that tender white meat on there. The pickle tastes a lot like just a classic bread and butter pickle, which I appreciate and enjoy. I know I said that there's a lot of shredded lettuce on this. There really isn't enough that it's a problem. I will say it's just like the composition of this sandwich. There's just a lot coming off of the front of it there. Because compared to other sandwiches, this is all that fell off into the box. So this is okay. Someone has finally gotten the amount of shredded lettuce on a chicken sandwich correct, which is huge news for the Chicken Sandwich Saga. This is a really good chicken sandwich, and to prove that, I am going to go back for another bite, right? Oh, that's why it's all falling out the front, because the bun is connected in the back. I forgot that is how Shake Shack does their sandwiches. Yeah, so all around, that's really just an enjoyable bite. The pickles are delicious on this. The buttermilk mayo, which I guess is like a ranchy kind of mayo. I'm not quite sure what exactly it is, but the buttermilk mayo really complements that chicken really well. This is a recipe that they obviously like tested out and shit. Like, this isn't just they had some shit around the kitchen, let's throw it together. This is a well thought out chicken sandwich experience, which I really appreciate, honestly. It's a delicious sandwich. it seems a little... let me address this before we get further in the video. It seems a little unfair to rate chicken sandwiches from establishments like this against, like, clearly fast food chicken. That being said, I've only picked establishments that I feel are, like, a step up from fast food, like even a half step up. So you got, you know, Shake Shack is one of those. But I do think that this will rate nicely against the other chicken sandwiches in this series. And quite honestly, this will get a very high rating from me because this is just a very well composed chicken sandwich. I really like what they're doing here. All right, I didn't think that I would have to do an addendum to Shake Shack, but I will say the further I got into that sandwich, the chicken got a little dry towards the end of it, which I'll maybe have to dock it a point or two. That being said, still a really good chicken sandwich experience. Like, the phrase that kept going through my head as I was eating it was like, this is the quintessential, like, lunch break chicken sandwich. This is like, if you have a Shake Shack in your area that you can order from, like, this is a good option. It's a great portion size, real easy to eat, great for a lunch break. Also, if you can get there before they discontinue these, they have a line of summer beverages which are based on alcoholic beverages. So this is a lime agave margarita, non-alcoholic, and it's really refreshing. So I do recommend this. Alright, so now we're here at SmashBurger. I'm gonna get a chicken sandwich from them. Alright, so I am here with my SmashBurger. Very excited to dig into this one. It looked good on the menu. It is a $7.89 sandwich, so a little on the pricey side, but we're getting sandwiches that are on the pricey side today. I think that that's just a thing. Give you a lot of ketchup packets in there, which is fine. Okay, this doesn't need to be attached. Will this chicken patty be smashed like their burgers? Who's to say? I am in a minute. No. Wow, this looks great, actually. Holy shit. I just have a real good view of just everything right now. So you've got leafy lettuce, onions, tomatoes, and chicken right on there. Love a chicken sandwich that has onions. Good amount of mayo on that top bun. Looking a little sad towards the back. I guess they wanted to get that money shot when you first open it up. But yeah, I mean, if these ingredients were distributed a little bit better throughout the sandwich, this looks fantastic. And the chicken is really not flat like the rest of the sandwiches at this restaurant, which is nice. They also have turkey sandwiches, which I just didn't know that SmashBurger had. So that's interesting. Maybe that's something to try sometime, but that's a topic for another video. I'm here today to eat a SmashBurger chicken sandwich. This mayo is runny, which is odd. I mean, yeah, that's mayo, all right. I don't know what that was. Oh, you know what? It might have been like tomato juices mixing with mayo. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a bite of this big juicy chunk right here because I can also get some lettuce, onion, and tomato on that. So, without further ado, wow. That's a good bite of chicken sandwich. Right off the bat, I'll tell you this. The chicken on this sandwich is not as good as Shake Shack's chicken. That being said, the rest of the ingredients of the sandwich, which is to say the lettuce, tomato, and onions, much better than Shake Shack's shredded lettuce and bread and butter pickle on there. I would, you know, if I could do something to this sandwich, I would replace the onions with those pickles from Shake Shack. that is the change that I would make here, besides obviously the chicken itself. And that Shake Shack sauce also brought an interesting something to the Shake Shack sandwich that I really liked. But I'm not talking about Shake Shack anymore. I'm talking about SmashBurger. I've been confusing these two names all day, so I'm imploring myself to get it correct here. Yeah, so not the best quality chicken on the SmashBurger sandwich, but it's still good. It's not like McDonald's quality. It's a good hunk of chicken. So you love to see that. I love the leafy lettuce on this. Big ups to SmashBurger for doing that and not taking the shreddy letty route that I love to hate. Yeah, overall, like, the amount of like vegetation on this sandwich is really a lot more than I've come to expect on chicken sandwiches. There's like a good like 4 or 5 tomatoes on here, whereas usually a chicken sandwich will come with maybe 2 if it has tomatoes at all. So there's really a good distribution of what they've given you here. Like, there's a good couple slices of onion on there too, and like I said, the leafy lettuce, there's enough of it there that it makes a difference, but not too much that it overpowers the sandwich. So this is a really like well distributed chicken sandwich, I will say that. Yeah, I really like what they've done here with it. Enough that I'm going to finish it off camera like I do with every other chicken sandwich, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, so if I had to call it right now, SmashBurger is probably going to rank high B, low A tier on my list. That's subject to change, but that's kind of where I'm sitting on it right now. That's the feeling I'm getting. So, good job, SmashBurger. I'm liking it. You know what? We're gonna try Panera just because it's in the same parking lot. Alright, so I'm back from Panera. Got my bag. The most basic chicken sandwich at Panera is called the Chipotle Chicken Avocado Melt. And it is $7.29 for a half. So that's an expensive sandwich. But you know, a half is all I need to fill me up. Comes with a little bit of bread just on its own. That's nice. That's a real nice touch. You know, in case you want to make another sandwich. So here is my half Chipotle chicken avocado melt. The most basic chicken sandwich at Panera Bread. It is toasted. It's got avocado, chicken on there. There's some peppers, I think. Some kind of cheese, chipotle sauce, and it's very hot. This is like, very obviously, it's not a fried chicken sandwich, so already you know where it's going. I don't really like peppers either, so I'm about to go for a ride here. Well, it's a sandwich from Panera. What more can I say about it? It's by no means is it a bad sandwich. Panera is the goddamn sandwich shop of the nation, for Christ's sake. That's a pretty good sandwich with chicken. Not a chicken sandwich Saga sandwich. So I'm kind of antsy to just move on from this, honestly, after last week. I don't even want to spend too much time on this, honestly. But in the effort to bring you a good review, I will. It's warm, it's toasty, the bread is nice and crisp. I like that about it. The cheese is always melted, like, really well at Panera, so that I do like about it. The chicken actually is really tasty, even though it's not fried chicken. Like, I have ordered other chicken sandwiches from Panera before, and like I usually will order like, I forget what their other chicken sandwich is, but it comes with like lettuce and some kind of spread, and it's something or other. But yeah, I get that on my lunch break sometimes at work with a bowl of mac and cheese and a fruit cup. I do enjoy it. So they have good chicken at Panera, it's just not fried chicken. And I'll admit, I kind of knew that going in, but you know, this was more of a control group than anything. The green tea still slaps though. So yeah, that's the Panera Chipotle Chicken Avocado Melt experience. It's a good blending of all those flavors for sure. Just not what we're looking for here. Do I recommend it? Yes, but not as a chicken sandwich Saga sandwich.
I want to go to Friendly's.
Alright, so here we are at Friendly's for what I can only describe as the most non-fast food chicken sandwich experience so far. I had to like go into the restaurant and order and specify that it was to go because the lady assumed that I was going to be sitting in and eating this. So that being said, it is more of a restaurant quality chicken sandwich than some of the other ones are. It ran me about $11, but that is because it also came with French fries. I did not just get the sandwich itself. So this is the, oh god, can I remember what it's called? It's the honey barbecue crispy chicken melt or something like that. And it doesn't come on a bun. It comes on a couple pieces of bread here. So we've got honey barbecue chicken on here. Looks really good, even though it is just like, it looks more like they chopped up some chicken fingers and put it on here. They went the Wawa route. It looks like it's got a couple different kinds of cheeses. There's some ranch on there. There's some bacon. But yeah, all around this looks like a good sandwich. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just want to take a bite. So let's do it. That is absolutely delicious. The bread is toasted really nicely, so it adds like an extra crunch on top of the already super crispy chicken in there. The meat is both tender and juicy. Once again, we got bacon on here, adding something really special to this sandwich. Bacon on a chicken sandwich just seems to be like a winning combination for a lot of these, which is really good. The cheeses, it seems to be like a 2-cheese blend. It looks like there's like cheddar and something else on there. I can't really parse what it is, but it's like white and yellow. So yeah, this is a really, really fucking delicious chicken sandwich. It'll definitely rank B or A on the scale, I think. I don't think it's an S tier sandwich, because just like the amount of like just chicken in general that we got on those S tier sandwiches is so much more than this. Like, if I could improve this sandwich in one way, it would be to not use the Friendly's chicken fingers on here and use like an actual cut of breast like they do at like Popeyes or KFC or any of those. But yeah, this is a special sandwich. This is really good. I sat in there for like 5-10 minutes waiting for them to make it, so I know it's like freshly made too. Maybe not if you're in a rush to, you know, get to work or something. But if you got a couple minutes, I would definitely stop into your local Friendly's and grab this barbecue bacon crispy chicken sandwich. It's delicious, honestly. The flavor is really good. The barbecue is sweet. The ranch has a good zing to it. You know what? While you're picking it up, get yourself a fribble. Why not? Because they're always good too. So yeah, I think that's about it for today. All right, everybody, that's going to just about do it for us today with the chicken sandwich saga. I think that I've eaten my fair share of chicken today. But just a little quick programming note before we move out. I think that Friendly's is about as far as I am willing to tread into restaurant territory. I just had visions of, like, me going to Buffalo Wild Wings and, like, Applebee's and getting mediocre chicken sandwiches, and I don't think that that's something that I'm wanting to face in this series. And it also doesn't seem so much in the spirit of the chicken sandwich war to do anything more than like a quick service establishment. So I'm going to be kind of returning to that format for the remaining episodes that I have planned, which I think is only 2 or 3. That being said, if you're enjoying the series, if you like the video, be sure to leave a like and leave a comment. Let me know if there's any chicken sandwiches that you think I should try. And while you're here, you may as well subscribe to the Scavengers Network YouTube channel. There's plenty of fun stuff up here. And check out scavengersnetwork.com, because if you didn't know, we're also a podcast network, like mainly that. There's a lot of great podcasts on the network, like Spooky Spouses, The Lost Years, Timeline Scav, Unnatural 20s. Really a lot of stuff for all walks of life. So I'm sure we'll have something that you'll appreciate on there. And until next time, be good, guys. Have a good one.
The Scavengers Network.
Creator-driven.
Community-focused.
Treasured content.